Previously.
So we've actually sold quite a bit of things on eBay. Got a big bag of things to post. As soon as I got into the next store, I immediately spotted these Riker boots.
Where's Scotland you from?
Just outside Glasgow. Alright, pal! How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of the 0 to 100 series. We are on episode 5, which means we are halfway there, which is exciting and terrifying at the same time. So, interesting one today. Not only do we have a starting budget of £21.25 because we sold this tasty little pair of boots. The ones I picked up for £1 sold for 18 almost instantly. Super happy with that result. But also, those tasty Riker boots that I bought, they are pending payment. So we are gonna have another 20 odd quid in the budget very, very soon, which is exciting because in theory that means we're starting with like 40 quid, which is amazing. So the plan for today is we are going to go to Barry Island. Barry Island. I'll be there now in a minute. We're going down to Barry. They have loads of charity shops down there. They had a charity shop there that was a £1 charity shop. Everything was £1. They had some good stuff and I picked up a few things last time I went there. We're going to head down. We're going to see what bargains we can find. So without further ado, let's go! We've arrived down in Barry Island, we have. Terrible Welsh impression. We're in Barry. It's pretty standard. Small town. Takes like 20 minutes to get to the first charity shop, so a little bit of a trek before we get there. We're just gonna, you don't need to sit through that, because I'm just gonna, bam, teleport us there right now. I swear I'll get better at filming, I promise. I literally stumbled across a charity shop that I wasn't expecting, went straight in thinking, oh, there'll be nothing in here, like this end of town, there's nothing here. Got ourselves little Build-A-Bear Pikachu for 4 quid, so great start. Damn, that shop was my trump card. That was the one where everything was £1, but it has been raided. There's like nothing in it. Have a look at the games, see what they got. Nothing. No price on this, and I also don't know if it's the actual brand. Who are you? Never heard of this. Any board games? Actual colours.
my own
Just that, please.
Oh.
It's never easy learning a till. Amazing. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I spent absolutely ages wandering around this next charity shop and got really frustrated in this one because there was only like one other guy in here and he followed me from every section to the next one and kept standing in front of me. He was only looking at stuff, but he proper got in my way, so I didn't get anything, I just left. This next shop had a whole bunch of stuffed teddies in the basket out front for only £1. So I had a good old rummage. The only thing I stumbled across was this little Sum Sum. I never sold any of these before, but it still had its tags and it looked pretty good. So I picked this one up because it was only £1. No idea what I'll get for it. I also stumbled across this TY. Now my ex sold a bunch of TYs on eBay in the past and made decent money, and because this one still had its labels and it was a bit shiny, I picked it up. Just wondering how much these are. There's no price on them.
Those ones there, oh, they all have prices on them.
Must have slipped off somewhere. It was over in that shelf there.
Okay, they're pretty new, so £5.
Yeah, great.
Yeah,
And I'll
okay.
take these two little teddies from the
Lovely,
basket
thank you.
outside as well.
Is that the receipt?
Yes, please. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we have spent a grand total of £18, which means we have £3 left in the budget, I think. Future Cole will do the math properly and get that correct. But we still have like 3 shops left to check. So we're going to check them out, see if we can spend this last £3 to get the budget down to 0. And as quickly as I went into this shop, I left. British Heart is always so overpriced.
But I've actually in one day to ease them into it. So this now is trial camping party like before. I'm seeing these one,
I know, right?
yeah. That's like I've one of the 80s, which the earphones for there were different from the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah, cool piece of tech that. Alright, we got some banging pickups there. whole bag of stock. So we're going to get home, we're going to get all this listed, and hopefully now we're going to make some real progress in this challenge. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. My hair's a mess. No, I know what you're thinking. We went over budget to get that CD player, this bad boy here. We did go over budget, only we didn't, because right as I entered that charity shop, we managed to sell the Riker boots. Cha-ching, which puts the budget way back up. So happy with that. That means we actually have a great starting budget for next week already. Should we manage to sell more, we're just going to be absolutely flying. This challenge is in the bag, I hope. Anyway, let's get back and get listening to this stuff. Hello, hello, what do we have here? Perfect. I was looking for a box to ship the boots that we just sold in. You know the old saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure? Well, trash is treasure. You just got to know how to look at it and use it. I think today I managed to source purely high value items. Usually I had been getting into the habit of buying really low grade stuff. But I think everything I picked up today is in the sort of 20 to 30 pound range. So if we manage to shift it all, challenge completed. Alright, now that we're home, we're going to package up those Riker boots that we sold, get them gone, and then that'll give us some starting budget for next week's episode. But we also got to list all the stuff that we picked up today. Alright, let's pop down the road, get these Riker boots posted and out the way. I got a comment asking how I managed to juggle full-time job, my own company, and flipping on eBay. It's exhausting. They were like, when do you rest? I don't. I don't rest. But generally, I don't rest, man. I haven't rested in 82 years. I'm also a personal trainer with 4 different clients, which I have to juggle as well. So that just adds even more to the puzzle. You guys are gonna 100% think this is disgusting, but this is a delicacy. We're gonna get our bread, and in Scotland we call a sandwich a piece. So I'm making some pieces. 4. So we're gonna have 2 pieces. We're gonna put some salt and vinegar Pringles in there. I know what you're thinking, you're mad. You're absolutely off your trolley, ball. Do that for both, because you want a fair, even spread. A nice coating of salt and vinegar, if you will. You're gonna think this is man cake. We're gonna cover it in salad cream. Oh, he's a monster. He's a madman. He's an anarchist. He shouldn't be allowed out the house. Crush that down. Sandwich 1. Crush that down. Sandwich 2. Piece, if you will. Pieces. And then we're going to top it off with some Scottish water. Straight for the girders of Scotland. Lunch. Let's have a little recap of everything that we picked up. First thing we managed to get was this Build-A-Bear Pikachu plush. That cost us £4. This little guy, little TY, he was £1. As you can see here. I don't know what we'll get for him. I haven't looked him up, but he still has the label, which is why I picked him up, because I figure ones with labels probably have a better chance of selling. Next thing I picked up was this little Tsum Tsum. I have no idea if these are worth anything. Again, it was £1, so not really a loss on it. Still has its labels, so we're going to try and get at least like £4 or £5. Next thing I picked up, which was reduced from 10 down to 5, is this book called The Land of Stories. Never heard of it. Did my research while I was in the shop. Usually sells for between £15 and £18. I got it for 5. So, and it's brand new, so happy about that. The next pickup we got was these truffle shoes. Last time I was in Barry, I picked up some truffle boots for £3. I managed to sell them for like 15. These are borderline brand spanking new. Look at them. Look at that condition. And these were only a £5. I reckon I can get 15 to 20. And the final thing I picked up, which was by far the pickup of the day, was this. Unreal Discman. Can't believe we managed to get one with the case that has the aux port. Still has its cables, still has its instructions. I don't know if it's working, so I do need to test it. But look at this. That is some friggin' vintage, and it's in amazing condition. So I'm hoping I can get like 30-40 quid for this. Well guys, there you have it. That was episode 5 of the 0 to 100 series. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do drop a comment down below. It massively helps the algorithm. And of course, do the usual, leave a like and subscribe. The things here, it always helps. Check out more content. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. I think we've got 4 episodes left. Well, hang on, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 5 episodes left. We're halfway. I'm not worried about the challenge anymore. I think we're going to smash it. We've such a good amount of inventory. We're making sales. We have enough money in the budget next week to start strong. I'm excited for the next episode. Leave a comment on what you think the rules for hard mode should be. I've got a couple of ideas. I think I posted one on my community post on what I think the rules should be. But I'm always updating them and making it harder and thinking of new challenges and stuff. Like there could be rules that like once I've been to a town, I'm not allowed to go back to that town. I actually had an idea that was I have to pay for all my transport to the towns using the fund, which I thought would make it quite interesting as well. I've got to be really strategic, especially if I set the rule of I'm not allowed to go to the same place twice. So like if I start in Cardiff, I can't just go in Cardiff. I have to go beyond. Loads of rules to make it really interesting. Maybe I'd have to hitchhike to get there. Loads of fun challenges like that. Let me know any rules that you think for the next series. I'm already planning ahead for it. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are still enjoying this. I love responding to all your comments and everything. But yeah, until next time, I'll catch you after.